Hey guys, how's it going? It's Mr. Crayfish and welcome back. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build the best elevator for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Now, I've built a ton of elevators in my time in Minecraft. However, they were all for the Java edition of Minecraft and they didn't really work on the Pocket Edition. But today, I've come up with a design that works in the Pocket Edition. Now, I'm actually playing in Windows 10. However, if you guys don't know, it is exactly the same. So what I'm going to show you guys how to build in this video will work on Pocket Edition. But let's go ahead, let's check this out right now. Alrighty, now you might have seen behind me this blacksmith that generated over here, and for some reason it generated up really high, and I thought this would be a good spot to add an elevator so we could actually get up to that that next level up here. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and switch over to game mode S, just because creative mode in Windows 10 edition is kind of weird with all this stuff. But if we're in survival mode here, let's go ahead, let's head into this tunnel here. But at the end of the tunnel here, we have the elevator. So let's go ahead, stand on this block here, and let's press the button on the floor. And this is going to take us up to the top. So let's right click that right now. Oh dang, that was so cool, and it's pretty fast as well. I really like that it's, it's a pretty fast speed as well. And let's just prove that we're at the top here now. Have a look at that, we got a mad view. We have a mad view. Let's go back down to the bottom so we can simply just go into elevator shaft. Now, the button isn't on the bottom, it's actually on the roof here. So let's go ahead, press that right now. And we're going to be taken back to the bottom. And there we go, that is the elevator. Pretty simple, if you ask me. Now, if you thought that was awesome and you're excited for this tutorial today, make sure you remember to go ahead and snap that like button if you enjoy this video today. But let's go ahead and I'm going to show you guys how you can build this right now. Alrighty then, so the materials that you're going to need is 25 redstone dust, 11 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone comparator, 5 sticky pistons, 7 observer blocks, 2 droppers. Now make sure the droppers don't get dispensers, otherwise it will not work. 1 hopper, 2 stone buttons, 6 slime blocks, 3 obsidian blocks, and finally 64 blocks of your choice. Alrighty, so the first thing that you want to do is find a wall that you want to build this into. So here you can imagine this would be, a wall inside of your house here. What we're going to do is dig out these a kind of a column of blocks here, and this is where our elevator shaft is going to go. Next, what we want to do is dig out a 6 by 6 by 2 deep hole. Now, where do we start this? Well, we want to start at 1 block before the elevator shaft here. So stand on the shaft and then just go back 1 block, and we're going to start it right here. So dig out that block, and then we need to go 6 blocks to the right there. So we've already done 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we need to go 6 towards the back. Already done 1, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to the left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all the way to the back to the start here. Dig out the center blocks. And then dig this down 1 more layer. And there we go. What we're going to do now is grab our sticky pistons, and what we want to do is place them just after the elevator shaft here. So stand in the elevator shaft, we're going to go 1 block forward, and then we're going to place our 4 sticky pistons like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of those sticky pistons, place our slime blocks, and then we're going to place on the first one here 2 going up like that. Get out our oak wood planks, place 1 on top, and then we're going to place 1 in front of this bottom one like that, and this is where we are going to stand when we go up the elevator. Now, just to make sure, what you want to do is actually destroy the blocks around the slime blocks here, otherwise it will actually pull them up, or it won't actually work at all. So make sure the slime blocks are not touching anything. Alrighty, now come back to the front of the elevator here, and what we're going to do is in front here, we're going to place a block down. We're going to put our button on top of that block, and then under it, we're going to have redstone. And then to the right here, we're going to dig out this block, and then we actually need to dig out the blocks under these pistons here. So what we're going to do is just dig out these in front of it, dig out these ones like that, and then we're going to lead redstone going this way, Now my bad, we actually have to dig this out one more layer towards the back, so it should have been a 6 wide by 7 long by 2 deep hole. So let's just dig out this last back layer there. Then we're going to dig out this final block here, redstone there, redstone. We're then going to lead this up another 2 blocks like that. So 1, 2. Then here what we're going to do is place a sticky piston facing upwards, a block of our choice on top. Oh, my bad, sorry. Let's do that again. So block there and then a sticky piston in the corner here. A block on top of that. We're going to have a redstone repeater going into there. We're going to grab out our droppers, and what we're going to do is place one on the ground here facing upwards. We're going to place one facing towards the left there. We're going to put a hopper going into this bottom dropper here. So we're going to crouch and then right click. We're going to get 2 of our blocks of choice and place 2 like that. We do that so when this actually fires out of the dropper here, it won't fire over it, and it will make sure that it goes into the hopper here. Coming out of this bottom dropper, we're going to have a redstone comparator facing towards the front, and then right after that have a redstone repeater. We're going to lead that into a block of our choice, and then what we're going to do is create some stairs going up like this, going towards the slime blocks here, and we're going to do 4 of those. We're going to get our obsidian here. Now, if you're in survival mode, be careful with this, but what we're going to do is we're going to place an obsidian block here, 1 here, and then the last one down there. We put obsidian blocks here because these slime blocks won't actually be able to move them, and they also ignore them as well, so that allows us to actually have blocks next to them. We're going to grab our repeaters here, and what we're going to do is actually patch up this kind of temporary dirt hole that we built down here. So let's just go ahead. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to remove some materials. Let's go ahead, fill that up. We're going to go ahead and grab our redstone repeaters, and we're going to place them on the obsidian blocks here facing in towards the slime blocks like that. We're going to right click this first one 2 times, and then we're going to right click this third one here 2 times as well. Then in front of those repeaters, what we're going to do is place blocks. So we're going to place 1 here, so make sure you crouch and right click so it doesn't adjust the actual timer on the repeater. Do that the same for the other ones here, so there and there. Down below, we're going to place a repeater here. Oh no, sorry, not a repeater, a block there, a block here, and then we also need to place one not here, but above it there. We're going to destroy that block we just placed down there, and actually place redstone there. So redstone here. We're going to have a repeater in between these 2 blocks here, facing towards the actual elevator portion of this, and then right click it once. We're going to have a repeater here facing towards the back, and then again right click that once. We're going to place a repeater here facing towards the elevator, right click that once. We're going to have one in here facing towards the back. Oops, can we do that? There we go. And then right click that one once. We're going to grab out some redstone, and then we're going to place redstone here and lead that up to the top there, and then just down 1 block like that. And pretty much the bottom portion of this is complete. What we're going to do is, in this bottom dropper over here, what you want to do is chuck in 1 block. So make sure it's only 1 item, otherwise this will not work correctly. And then you'll notice that the elevator has actually gone up, and now we can actually use this as a reference of our second story here on our building. So where this block here is, this is basically your second level of your building. So you can actually start building like a floor here, like so. And then we could also build just a bit of a frame around this so we know where the actual elevator shaft is. And yeah, there we go. We might also just build up the wall there. And we'll go ahead, and what we need to do next is actually build the top button here so we can actually call the elevator in case it is down the bottom. So we're going to create a roof like this. And then what we're going to do is stand in our elevator shaft, get out our buttons, and then what we need to do is look up at the ceiling here, and then 1 towards the front here, place it there. we're going to place redstone on top of it. So that block that I just placed it on is the one that the button is on the underside. We're going to destroy this block at the back here and place a sticky piston there, block on top, and then after that place a block with a redstone repeater on it. We're going to place blocks going towards the back here until we are in line with this redstone down here. So there we go, we're now in line with that. And then what we want to do is place blocks going in this direction until we get in line with this single piece of redstone here. Well, actually one before it. So 1, 2 blocks. And then what we're going to do is get our observers and place these facing downwards, so the output will be at the bottom until we get above it, like so. And there we go. And then come to the top here, we're going to place redstone here. And then finally, what we need to do, I forgot to do this, but you need to place redstone on top of this dropper here. So just simply shift right click. And then we should notice when we press these buttons now that the elevator will go down. And then we can press this one here to make it go up. Let's take it up as well at the same time. Oh, what went on there? I realized I made a mistake. I don't know why I did this, but we actually don't need a piston down there. For some reason I thought we needed one there. I thought we needed one there to create a quick pulse, but all we have to do is just remove that piston and then replace the block there. And then hopefully now, if we actually go ahead and press this button, it will take us up to the top. And yes, I am correct. And let's go ahead, stand back on here, let's take us down. And there we go. And there we have it, guys. The elevator is now complete. Let's just test it out one more time here. So we're actually going to go ahead and cover this up now. So let's just have some grass along here like that. Now make sure you don't cut off any redstone or place blocks around the slime blocks here. Otherwise, it will pick it up. But let's go ahead. Maybe let's go into the second floor here and actually cool it up. So let's press that button. So here the elevator comes. Let's go down. So press that button. Let's go down the elevator. Perfect. Let's send it up to the top here. And let's bring it back down. It is 100% working. I'll tell you right now, it is 100% working. But there we have it, the best elevator in Minecraft Pocket Edition. But that, my dudes, is going to end off this tutorial today. Thank you guys for coming along. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button if you enjoyed this tutorial today. But that's it. I will catch you guys later. Bye.